Look down at your feet right now. Those comfortable, familiar shoes you've trusted for years? They might be planning your next trip to the emergency room. I know that sounds dramatic, but what if I told you that something as simple as your footwear choice could be the difference between independence and a life-altering injury? Every 11 seconds, an older American is treated in the emergency room for a fall. Every 19 minutes, someone dies from one. Behind these shocking numbers are real lives forever changed by a single misstep. Here's what stopped me in my tracks. Up to 30% of these falls could be prevented with proper footwear alone. Think about that. Not expensive medical equipment. Not complicated exercise regimens. Just better shoes. The statistics paint a sobering picture. Over 14 million older adults, that's 1 in 4 people over 65, report falling each year. These aren't just minor stumbles. We're talking about 3 million emergency visits and 1 million hospitalizations annually. What happens after a fall is often worse than the fall itself. Fear takes over. Activities are abandoned. Independence slips away. The world gets smaller. And ironically, as movement decreases, the risk of another fall increases. The financial toll is staggering, $50 billion in medical costs each year. But how do you measure the cost of a holiday missed with grandchildren? Or the loss of a cherished daily walk? Or the dignity sacrificed when you can no longer live independently? The most frustrating part? This critical health factor is hiding in plain sight. Healthcare providers rarely examine what's on your feet or offer guidance about proper footwear. If you're finding this eye-opening, please hit that like button and subscribe. This information isn't being shared widely enough, and your support helps us reach more people who need to hear it before they become another statistic. Remember how your feet could carry you for miles without complaint in your younger years? The resilience we once took for granted doesn't last forever. Our feet undergo a remarkable transformation as we age, one that happens so gradually we barely notice until problems arise. Those cushy fat pads that once protected the bottoms of your feet? They thin out over time, like the padding in an old mattress. Without this natural cushioning, every step sends jarring impacts through your entire body. And those arches that have supported you all your life? They begin to flatten and spread. Shoes that fit perfectly for decades suddenly feel tight and uncomfortable. It's not your imagination. Your feet really are getting bigger. But the most treacherous change happens silently, beneath the surface. The communication system between your feet and brain starts to falter. This system, called proprioception, is how your body senses its position in space. When this feedback weakens, your balance becomes compromised before you ever realize it's happening. Think about trying to drive a car with a foggy windshield. That's what happens to your balance system when foot sensation diminishes. You're navigating with incomplete information. The skin on your feet changes too, becoming thinner, less elastic, more vulnerable to pressure and injury. Toenails thicken, circulation decreases, and healing slows. Common conditions like arthritis reshape joints. Diabetes can damage nerves, reducing protective sensation. Heart conditions affect circulation, making even minor foot problems more serious. What's truly unfair is that these changes arrive precisely when we can least afford them, when maintaining independence and mobility becomes more precious than ever. Understanding these changes isn't about accepting limitation. It's about adapting intelligently so you can continue doing what you love. Because knowledge is the first step toward reclaiming control. Let's talk about those innocent-looking slippers waiting by your bedside. The ones that feel like clouds when you slip them on each morning. Would you believe they're among the most dangerous items in your home? It sounds absurd, but the evidence is clear. Those soft, cozy slippers lack everything your aging feet need: support, stability, and traction. They're essentially an invitation to fall, particularly during nighttime bathroom trips when you're already less steady. And they're not alone in the rogues gallery of dangerous footwear. Those elegant heels reserved for special occasions? Even a modest 1-inch heel dramatically shifts your center of gravity forward and increases pressure on the front of your foot by 22%. It's like trying to balance on a teeter-totter that's already tipped against you. Flip-flops and backless sandals force your toes to grip constantly just to keep them on. This subtle gripping motion completely changes how you walk and drastically reduces your stability. It's like trying to walk normally while curling your toes around a pencil. But here's the truly shocking part. Those trusty athletic shoes you've had for years, the ones that look perfectly fine on the outside, they might be the most deceptive danger of all. The internal support structure breaks down long before visible signs of wear appear. It's like driving on tires that look fine but have lost their tread. Smooth-soled shoes turn ordinary surfaces into skating rinks. Loose shoes allow your foot to slide around unpredictably. Tight shoes create pain that alters your walking pattern. Each compromises your stability in different but equally dangerous ways. Even today's popular ultra-flexible, barefoot-style shoes, while beneficial for younger adults, often provide insufficient support for feet that have lost their natural cushioning. The saddest part? Many falls attributed to just getting older are actually caused by footwear choices that could easily be changed. The shoes you've trusted for years might be the very things betraying your health and independence. Imagine having a secret weapon against one of aging's biggest threats. Something that improves your balance, reduces pain, and helps maintain your independence. That weapon exists, and it's as simple as the right pair of shoes. Let's start with what keeps you connected to the ground, the sole. A proper shoe sole should have deep, multidirectional tread patterns that grip various surfaces like a car tire grips the road. Research from the University of Michigan found that the right sole can improve stability by up to 30% on both wet and dry surfaces. That's the difference between catching yourself and taking a devastating fall. Inside the shoe, proper arch support works like the foundation of a house. When that foundation matches your unique foot shape, everything above it aligns properly. As natural arches flatten with age, good support becomes even more crucial for distributing pressure evenly across your foot. The back of the shoe, what experts call the heel counter, should feel firm to the touch. This stiff cup cradles your heel, preventing the wobbling side-to-side motion that often triggers falls. It's like having invisible guardrails for your feet. Your toes need room to spread naturally for balance, like the way you'd widen your stance if standing on a rocking boat. But the shoe shouldn't be so roomy that your foot slides forward. It's a delicate balance between space and security. The weight of your shoes matters more than you might think. Too heavy, and they cause fatigue. Too light, and they lack necessary support. The sweet spot provides stability without requiring extra effort with each step. How you secure the shoe to your foot makes a tremendous difference. While traditional laces offer the most customizable fit, they can be challenging for arthritic hands. Quality hook and loop fasteners or elastic lacing systems with locks can provide security with easier handling. Proper cushioning acts as your new shock absorbers, replacing the natural padding that diminishes with age. And flexibility, but only in the right places, allows your foot to move naturally while still providing critical support. When all these elements work together, the result isn't just a comfortable shoe. It's a foundation for independence, confidence, and continued activity. It's protection against one of aging's most devastating threats, disguised as a simple pair of shoes. Forget everything you thought you knew about buying shoes. When it comes to footwear that truly supports your health, the shopping process itself matters almost as much as what you buy. Here's a revelation that surprises most people. The best time to shop for shoes isn't when stores open in the morning. It's in the afternoon or early evening when your feet have naturally expanded from daily activities. The American Physical Therapy Association confirms that feet can swell up to half a size throughout the day. A shoe that fits perfectly at 9 a.m. might feel like a vice by dinner time. And that shoe size you've worn since your 30s? It's probably wrong now. Our feet continue to change throughout adulthood, often becoming both longer and wider. Having both feet professionally measured while standing, not sitting, can be a revelation. Many people discover they've been wearing the wrong size for years, unknowingly compromising their stability and comfort. When trying on potential shoes, patience becomes your greatest ally. The shoe store shuffle, that quick walk around the display area, isn't nearly enough. A truly supportive shoe might not feel immediately comfortable if you've been wearing inadequate footwear for years. Your feet need time to adjust to proper support, like eyes adjusting to proper lighting after being in the dark. Develop what podiatrists call the 5-point check for evaluating each shoe: adequate toe room, no pressure points, heel security, proper arch contact, and overall stability. This systematic approach prevents getting distracted by less important features like color or brand. If you prefer shopping online, strategy becomes even more important. Look for retailers with liberal return policies and free return shipping. Consider ordering multiple sizes and test new shoes indoors on carpet until you're confident they're right for you. The price question always arises. While expensive doesn't always mean better, extremely cheap shoes rarely provide the support features necessary for safety. Consider quality footwear an investment in fall prevention, far less expensive than the medical costs of even a single fall. Different activities in your life may require different shoes. Walking shoes, everyday casual shoes, and shoes for special occasions each have different design priorities. Having activity-specific footwear ensures you're properly supported for everything life brings your way. Imagine your fall protection strategy as a shield with multiple layers. Better shoes form the foundation, but adding these additional layers creates a virtually impenetrable defense against one of aging's biggest threats. Your feet contain 26 bones, 33 joints, and over 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments, all of which can be strengthened at any age. Simple daily exercises can dramatically improve foot function and stability. The Centers for Disease Control's research shows that regular foot and ankle exercises not only improve balance, but actually reverse some age-related decline in stability. Try this right now, even while seated. Curl your toes downward, hold for 5 seconds, then spread them as wide as possible. This simple movement, repeated 10 times daily, begins awakening long-neglected foot muscles that play a crucial role in balance. Your home environment works either for or against your stability. Remove or secure loose rugs that create tripping hazards. Improve lighting, especially along nighttime pathways. Install grab bars in bathrooms. Keep frequently used items within easy reach. These small changes create a safer environment that complements your better footwear choices. Regular foot care becomes increasingly important with age. Keeping toenails properly trimmed, addressing dry skin, and monitoring for pressure points helps maintain comfort and proper walking patterns. For those with diabetes or circulation issues, professional foot care becomes not just beneficial but essential. Consider strategic shoe rotation practices. Changing shoes midday shifts pressure points and reduces fatigue. Having dedicated indoor shoes maintains clean, dry soles with maximum traction on indoor surfaces. Nutrition plays a surprising role in fall prevention. Beyond the well-known calcium and vitamin D for bone strength, protein intake maintains muscle mass and function. Proper hydration affects alertness and reaction time. What you eat literally becomes the body that either catches itself or falls. Vision and hearing assessments should be conducted regularly, as sensory impairments dramatically increase fall risk. Many people are unaware of gradual changes in vision or hearing that affect their ability to detect hazards or maintain balance. Balance training progresses beyond basic foot strengthening to improve overall stability. Activities like Tai Chi have been extensively studied and proven remarkably effective for fall prevention, improving both physical stability and confidence. Information without action changes nothing. Yet, making changes to something as personal as footwear often meets resistance, even when we understand the importance. The emotional attachment to certain shoes runs deeper than most realize. That pair of slippers might have been a gift from someone special. Those loafers might represent a connection to your professional identity. Those heels might link to memories of dancing and celebration. Acknowledging these attachments is the first step toward making healthier choices. For those helping older family members make safer footwear choices, approach matters tremendously. Framing discussions around maintaining independence rather than avoiding danger preserves dignity and autonomy. Instead of saying, "Those shoes are dangerous," try, "These new shoes could help you continue doing the activities you love independently." Financial concerns present real barriers for many on fixed incomes. Medicare Part B covers therapeutic shoes for diabetic patients with qualifying conditions. Many Medicare Advantage plans offer allowances for health-related items that can include supportive footwear. Local area agencies on aging often have programs to assist with health-related expenses. Building new habits happens most successfully through gradual transition. Create a 30-day plan that slowly increases time spent in proper supportive shoes while decreasing time in less supportive options. Start with highest-risk activities, then expand from there. Track your progress and celebrate improvements in comfort and stability as they occur. The stories of those who've made this change share common themes: initial resistance followed by surprise at the difference proper footwear makes. Many report not just improved safety, but unexpected benefits like reduced pain, increased activity tolerance, and renewed confidence. Today, I'm asking you to take one concrete step toward better foot health and fall prevention. That step might be assessing your current footwear using the criteria we've discussed, scheduling a professional foot measurement, starting daily foot strengthening exercises, or removing one pair of unsafe shoes from your regular rotation. If you found this information valuable, please support our mission by liking this video, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this critical information with others who might benefit. Your engagement helps us reach more people with potentially life-saving information. Remember, the shoes you choose today shape the life you'll live tomorrow. The right footwear isn't just about preventing falls. It's about embracing all the activities that bring meaning and joy to your life for years to come.